This is the Aftermarket Radio Network. It's your Weekly Blitz with Chris, keeping you in the game.
Are you ready to supercharge your auto repair business? This is Coach Chris Cotton from AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching. The Weekly Blitz is where industry expertise and business innovation collide, revving your engines for the week ahead. Every episode has game-changing insights, up-to-the-minute industry updates, and practical tips to shift your business into high gear. We're talking about stuff you didn't even know you didn't know, folks. This episode is brought to you by Shop Marketing Pros, the experts in marketing for top-tier auto repair shops. If you're running a successful shop and want to take it to the next level, Shop Marketing Pros is without a doubt your best option. Everything from websites and SEO to social media and digital ads, Shop Marketing Pros help shop owners just like you fill your bays, grow your revenue, and build the life you've been working for. If you're ready to take the guesswork out of your marketing, visit shopmarketingpros.com/Chris to get a free digital marketing inspection and start building the shop of your dreams today. Hey, everybody. Oh, I just looked out the window and it just started snowing. Kimberly's on a walk. That's going to be great. Welcome to the Weekly Blitz. I'm your host, Coach Chris Cotton. Today, we're going to kick things off with a question that's, I don't know, it might resonate with you. It might not. Are you good at Monopoly? Do you suck at Monopoly, or have you never played? Because you're either good, you're not, or you've never played. That's it. Personally, I'm pretty good at Monopoly. I think you have to be luck, but you have to have plenty of strategy too, except for when I try to play with Kimberly and Piper, because they always try to block me from everything, and usually they're able to do that when they play together. Anyway, where this is coming from is there's tremendous growth in the auto repair industry. People I talk to a lot are trying to figure out what to do with the money they're making. Should they do other things? Should they not do anything? So really, it got me to thinking about how to illustrate this. And the best thing that came to mind was a Monopoly board. Like, there are things on the board. You have rent, but you have other things too. What is Monopoly? Monopoly is not just a game. It's a strategic battle of acquisition, management, and expansion. Pretty similar to what we do every day as auto repair shop owners, entrepreneurs, right? Today, I want you to imagine something with me. If your business was a Monopoly board, or if you had a business empire, what would it look like? So first of all, let's talk size. How big's your empire? Are you aiming to dominate your local market? Or are you looking to expand regionally, nationally? There's no wrong answer. Every shop owner out there, anybody that listens to this, is going to have the right answer for them. And your answer today may change 3 years from now. But you need to have clarity on your ambition for what your goals and plans are for right now. I think that's crucial. Just like Monopoly, the scale of your vision directly affects your strategy and how you manage your resources. So I want you to ask yourself honestly, do you want to run a boutique operation that's highly specialized, or do you envision multiple locations across different cities and states, creating a brand that customers trust nationwide? Do you want to have, different things that you're looking into? So let's talk about the squares on your board, okay? So obviously you have your auto repair shop, right? So that's your starting point. That's your go square, if you will. Every time that you come around, you collect money out of that machine. But what's next? So I want you to think of each square as an opportunity for growth or diversification. Do you have squares that represent real estate investments? Maybe the building your shop occupies part of your real estate portfolio. Or are you buying, or do you want to buy additional properties that you've acquired to generate rental income? Real estate can be a powerful asset, providing passive income and stability for your business. Owning your property can shield you from rising rents and give you the ability to adapt or expand your facilities as your business grows. Now, I'm going to back up and say, if rent is rising around you, you should be paying yourself what the current market deems as necessary to yourself in case you ever want to sell that out or whatever you want to do. You can't just go from paying yourself $5,000 one month and then selling the business and charging $10,000 the next. It's going to look really, really weird. What about other rental properties? What about storage buildings? I know several shop owners that have storage buildings. There's one of the shops that we coach. That's how he got into the repair side of the business. Is he was big into storage buildings. And so he bought a property that had a storage building, like these little rental storage buildings, if you know what I'm talking about. And at the very front of it had a repair shop. And so he knew nothing about the repair shop, and he reached out to us to help him coach that. He lives in California. The shop's in Minnesota. So he spends very little time there. We're doing great things with that shop. I digress. But all of these things could be other sets of squares, and they all represent ongoing cash flow and diversification of your income streams. Storage facilities have lower overhead and management costs. I would imagine they probably offer really, really solid return on investment opportunities. Maybe you have additional commercial properties, leased to other businesses, or perhaps you own residential rentals to help balance the portfolio. The key here is consistent passive income, if you will, that supports your primary business and your financial goals. So, when we're talking about squares, don't forget financial investments, stocks, bonds, retirement accounts. These squares represent your long-term financial security and your growth beyond the auto repair industry. Use your go business to fund these other things. And I think the more diversified your monopoly board, the less vulnerable you are to market fluctuations or industry-specific downturns. So I want you to consider how investment portfolios or retirement funds can complement your immediate business activities by providing a safety net during lean times, economic downturns, whatever. To carry this forward, let's don't overlook some of the chance and community chess squares, right? These could represent unexpected opportunities or challenges. Maybe a new competitor enters your market. How do you pivot or reinforce your strategy? Perhaps an investment opportunity arises. Do you have the liquidity to act quickly? These squares can teach you flexibility and adaptability, essential traits for entrepreneurs. Think about how you currently handle unexpected events. Are you strategic or are you reactive? Building reserves and staying agile allows you to capitalize on unexpected opportunities and manage crisis efficiently. Additionally, consider adding squares for partnerships and collaborations, strategic alliances with suppliers, technology providers, or even other complementary businesses that can open doors to growth opportunities that you might not access on your own. Most businesses are very similar once you figure out what the margins need to be. If you diversify into some sort of a restaurant, then you need to know what the margins are. If you think about buying a laundromat, then you need to know what the margins are or what the opportunities are. All of those things, but maybe it's a joint venture to expand your tire sales or partner with a financial firm to offer financing. Collaborations often lead to enhanced customer experiences and increased profitability. Here's a critical part I want you to think about. Strategically placing and growing these squares. You don't just randomly buy properties in monopoly. You choose wisely to maximize your advantage. The same has to apply to your business investments. You need to consider carefully how each new acquisition or venture fits your overall business plan and your personal financial goals. Regularly look at your board, review the board. Are you getting the best return on each investment, or are there areas that need improvement? Another important square might represent employee development and training. I don't think that's a recommendation. I think it's a must do, right? Your people are your greatest asset, and investing in their growth directly impacts your business success. Training programs, certifications, leadership development not only improve your team skills, but also increase employee satisfaction and retention, helping you build a stronger, more resilient business. Kind of lastly, remember that monopoly teaches us about cash flow management, calculated risks, and strategic expansion. Your ultimate goal is financial freedom and stability, right? Leveraging your business as the cornerstone to build a lasting, impactful legacy. Be intentional about each square and continuously seek ways to enhance your board. So what's your next move? Are you ready to roll the dice and take strategic steps toward building your empire? Is it time to dream big and act even bigger? I think so, if that's what you want to do. Thanks for tuning in. Coach Chris Cotton. It's your board, your rules, so play smart and dominate. I want to give another shout out to our sponsor, Shop Marketing Pros. They're the only marketing company I recommend, and they handle all the marketing for my own shop as well. If you're serious about growth, you need strategies that actually work, better websites, higher Google rankings, and ads that bring real customers through your doors. I want you to go right now and visit shopmarketingpros.com/Chris to partner with a team that understands your business, because every great shop deserves marketing that's just as great. Thanks for tuning into the Weekly Blitz. Remember, it's time to rise, grind, and keep your mindset positive. Until next time, this is Coach Chris Cotton signing off. Have a great day, everybody.
You've been listening to the Weekly Blitz with Coach Chris Cotton on the AftermarketRadioNetwork.com. Follow Chris on your favorite podcast listening app. Let him know what you'd like him to cover. His email is in the show notes. Chris is all for advancing the aftermarket.